Ghost really, in terms of flavor matching, it's pretty good. They all have a similar like chemical they use that kind of comes through in the taste. All their products, powders, little protein snacks, but it's pretty good. Orange cream is nice. An elite dissident group of Jews is reporting that the Ayatollah is still alive. I'm just kidding. No, all the Jews are saying that he's dead, but it is a boring war. Isn't it boring? It's boring. There's not like, it's not like 2003 in Iraq. It's not that. There's no tanks. There's no boots on the ground. Probably, you know, for the best, I guess, but there's just nothing going on. You got like a drone accidentally hitting the Dubai airport and people are freaking out. You have like a frag from one of the missiles like hitting the Palms Hotel in Dubai. People are freaking out. That has to do with anything? So Dubai's under attack by Iran. They're not a terrorist regime. Give me a break. This is a joke. If this is their defense, like the day of the attack, their supreme leader is killed and they don't even hit Tel Aviv, except for like a few, you know, random missiles. They shoot off a bunch of attacks against military bases that are evacuated, empty buildings, U.S. military installments. It's just so stupid. Kuwait and, you know, others. It's just not. This is really boring so far. It's like choreographed. It's very boring. You'd think there'd be like this vicious onslaught of attacks against civilian outposts in Tel Aviv and stuff like that, but it's just nothing's going on. It's so boring. It's like they have to like hold back their, I don't know, ire so that it doesn't look like they're evil. They're trying to be as nice as possible. Just like the last round of missiles that were symbolic, calling up the United States. We're going to fire into Qatar at your military base there. No one's there, right? It's evacuated. Okay. We're going to blow up some of your old F-14s you don't use anymore. It's just so stupid. But, you know, the inevitable is the inevitable. I thought the craziest thing was the breakup fee for Netflix. They got a $3 billion, $2.8 billion net breakup fee from Paramount. That's insane. That's just crazy. I can't even. $15 billion deal, $3 billion breakup fee. That's a 20%. It's unbelievable. Jews are winning. They're winning. They win. Game over. Everyone's just a spectator. Third temple coming up. You can have like really nice stuff. It's going to be the best temple ever of all the temples. 1, 2, nothing compared to this temple. It'll be like a bust of Trump's face. You know, it's like a little Mexican taco bowl right in front of him somewhere in one of the pillars. Dude. Still sick. I was looking at chess.com to see some of my highest rating in chess.com was 1558. And I looked for comparable people. Guess who's at that level? Amanda Knox. Foxy Noxy. 1500 ELO as an amateur. Speaks, you know, polydidactic. I'm going to say she is crazy. She is a sociopath, you know? Yes, you can learn to be a 1558. It's just like all of the things, all inclusive, you know? what she was accused of, some of her skills. I don't know. It's very interesting. I always thought she was hot. Mainly because, you know, there's something about the taboo of being attracted to someone who's a sociopath. It's very much borderline adjacent. It's like the crazier the girl is, well, she literally kills someone or is accused of it. She's been to prison, you know? It's crazy. Whew. Dude, is it kind of weird to like leave prison? Your boyfriend at the time is no longer your boyfriend, but like the last time you saw each other, you were boyfriend, girlfriend, and then you get another boyfriend while you're in prison from afar. It's very weird. It's very strange. And they're like just friends now. That would be hard for me to go down as like my co-conspirator in a murder where we're like Bonnie and Clyde. And then like Bonnie leaves me for someone who like sends her letters in jail. Talk about getting cocked like through the walls. It's just nothing you can do. That's lonely. It's very sad. Dude, that's awful. It kind of reminds me of Ex Machina, where she manipulates that guy and then he's like locked in there to starve to death in that palace. No way out. No one's going to find him. He's like going to die of starvation in like a, I don't know, on like a Tempur-Pedic mattress with all these like nice accompaniments. He can't even order himself like DoorDash. That sucks. She could have been nicer about it. Women, even the robots. So boring. So boring. I want this cough to go away. It's just like I can't perform. I can barely carry a conversation. It's brutal. It's like constantly in the background. Hold on one second. It's like a little. Yeah, it's just like it feels like I'm just about to cough every second. I don't know. It's rough. You know what's interesting? The cycle of the war on terrorism is that by acting out in these like kind of assertive, unprovoked manners, assisting a third world country or, you know, our ally in Israel that really would be a third world country if it weren't for our aid, would be decimated right off the map if it wasn't for our support. That pushes the pretense for more wars in the future, more terrorist attacks. Like, because we protected the world from the horrible dictatorship that is the Ayatollah in the Iranian regime, we are now susceptible to more terrorist attacks, which will justify further campaigns ad infinitum, over and over and over again. It's just that gift that keeps on giving. In terms of like diplomacy, of course, we're shifting from the Middle East. So what that implies is that Russia is retaliating for what we did to their friends in Iran. China is retaliating for what we did to their friends in Iran. It's this never-ending guilt by association bullshit. We are the good guys, but everyone else is, a bad actor. And nothing we do is ever wrong. Of course, it's the same criticism of Israel. People can talk and critique, but nothing ever changes. People claim that there's this large brick unification. Even Maduro is talking about this, that the world is changing. And look how quickly that went the other way. It's just without any pushback. We even used some weird military technology on Venezuela's air defense, Air Force people. They were like bleeding from their ears and they were like concussed. Something very similar to the Havana syndrome. We used some sort of like mechanism to cause some, concussion like devastating effects to their military leadership and defense forces, to where they were just completely incapacitated by the time we got there and pulled them out. There's nothing. There's no pushback. It seems like the unipolar world is just as is, and we are nothing's changed. It's amazing how we can go into third world countries, first world countries, arguably, pull out dictators, bomb people at will, but we can't get the fucking interest rates to be cut. We can't control a guy making $170,000 a year who's like waiting to get on his pension, just a couple months away. Can't get that guy to cut rates. 2 weeks. That should be his piece of resistance. Powell's going to cut. The market just looks awful. He should cut. Doing nothing's not a good idea. He should cut. It looks like shit. Blowout earnings by NVIDIA. Projections for what's their next projection? It's like for 1Q is a $6 billion adjustment to guidance on the upside, and it's down 15%. It's like, dude, what is this market can't buy anything. Everyone wants. I don't even know what the traders are thinking. Like, this is such a shitty market. It's a positioning market. Options traders must be like, you're like playing long positions on long short spreads, extending your rolling over your expiration dates. You can't be short term thinking in this market. It's got to be like things like this. I like to think the markets go up next week and we're strong. BLCO, highest it's been since 2024. Like to go into the 20s. Okay, are we going to sell? Bausch, boom, back to 15 to 25, somewhere in there. That'd be nice. Because the first quarter is winding down. It would be nice to have a little rebound here. My friend was commenting on the biotech ETF, up 3% on the year. And I'm like, who gives a shit? Biotech is not a like conglomerate like that. You don't take a summation of all these names. The names that I like, for the most part, are down. I had some good wins, but like ZBio and Intellia, these are trades. Like, I got in and out of these. Avidel. But recently, it's everything is just like waiting for some money flows. I don't know. Maybe it's a good time to move to Israel to invest there. Who knows? Be like Peter Schiff. Where's gold right now? Jesus. Unbelievable. I'm just like, what the fuck? Unbelievable. Commodities account just posted name of Nami Hadir, peace be upon him. Suggests that they're about to launch a counterattack. Trump's in the Situation Room in Florida, as I can see from the decor and his sweaty fucking fat face. Oof. Iranian drone hits a building in Bahrain. What else does Israel want us to do? Bro. My friend with POTS is asking about, she can't remember what adrenergic drugs are. Or like, what does the adrenergic system do relative to, you know, her symptoms? I'm like, well, you take propranolol because it blocks B1 and B2 adrenergic receptors. So it blocks the norepinephrine binding. Oh, man. Dude, I just don't feel good. This is a shitty stream. Sorry. Not my best, as I'm sure you're aware. Oh, I'm too sick. All right, I'm going to get some rest. I feel awful. I'll talk to you guys